Hey, welcome, this is Jelle, growing bonsai, and we are at my 40k giveaway video. At the end of this video you will know which 3 persons, yes 3 not 2, persons will win a nice little tree, and I will also explain my next surprise. It is November, it is cold outside, but the sun is out, I'm sitting next to the heater, it's lovely. But earlier in the video I was already outside and it was cold and miserable. But before we get there, let's give Xavier a call, because Xavier is going to help me judge who should actually get these trees.
Hey Xavier. Yeah, it's me, Jelle. Sorry, I'm just eating a sandwich here. I was wondering, we were talking the other day about my 40k giveaway.
You were the one who suggested for my 40k I do a giveaway. Happy? Now are you going to help me or what?
What? You never mentioned saying that I was the one who was giving you the idea about the 40k giveaway.
Oh, yeah, no, yeah. And I was wondering, it's getting about time. Could you please tell me which ones you think have won?
Yeah, look, I tell you what, Jelle, what I'd suggest you do is, if we ever look through the comments, I mean, for your videos, there can't be more than 10, 11, 12 comments at most.
This guy really has no idea what he's talking about.
Find out which one's the funniest. And clearly, you're not going to be the person to judge humour, so I'll have a look and see which one is the funniest of the comments.
No humor, you say? Yeah, sure. Like the British humor. Well, actually...
And maybe that's how we'll pick the winner for your 40k giveaway.
Yeah. Okay. Right. No, yeah, if you do that, that'd be really nice. But I think you might be misunderstanding how many comments there actually are. I think we're over 400 now. So that might require something different.
What is it you're giving away again? Was it those weenie trees?
I am wondering, how am I going to decide which person gets which tree? Have you noticed? This thing is flowering.
No, I can't do all of this in one phone call. Let's talk later.
It's insane. We are in November and this one is flowering. Tonight we're going to get frost, so I'm back in the shed and this is going to go there as well, because I don't want to send something off with frozen roots. I will take out the weeds.
I don't know about you, Jelle, but certainly if I was a subscriber and I was making comments to celebrate someone's 40,000 subscriber count, I'd want something more than what you're offering.
What do you mean? More than that I am offering? I'm sorry, but I am offering free trees sent around. You don't think this is good enough? So what would you suggest then, mate?
Tell you what, when you get to 50,000 subscribers, why don't you offer them something like this, this yew?
Alright, yeah, I could do that. Maybe for the 50,000. Thanks for the trust that you think that I'm going to get there, though. For the 50,000, how about I do this €50... what is it again? A yew that we started in this competition earlier, 2 years ago, 3 years ago. I'll pop that up for the 50,000. That might be something better then, okay? Yeah? But if you can go through the comments, that would be very helpful.
I'll tell you what I'll do, Jelle. What I'm going to do is I'm going to look through all the comments. As I say, there can't be more than 2 or 3 there. And I'm going to pick the one that I think's the funniest. Now, I appreciate that may not appeal to some of your European subscribers, but I'll let you know which one I think is the winner, and maybe then you can give your giveaway tree to them. Either that, or when I go now, freeze the subscriber count, and we'll pick from there. In fact, if it's a number that has 19 in it, why don't we go for that so long they're in Europe? Otherwise...
Right now you say? Well, 42119. I know that you picked. You have my website open there, I think, somewhere on your phone. I don't know how you manage it, but yeah. Okay, you go through the comments. I'll look whether I agree with you or not. And, you know, otherwise...
Right. Been looking through a few of them. This one would stand out for me. It's Mary Webber. We like Mary. Congrats, Jelle. I wish you'd spend a little more time with Xavier. I've never seen you smile so much or Zav laugh that much. In the US. Oh, this one, I love this one. This is from Nils Hagberg. There once was a grower from Sweden whose bonsai attempts weren't always succeeding. but with Jelle's fine tips, he learned all the tricks. Now a juniper, no maple, no elm is all he's needing. Congrats, Jelle, onwards to 100k. I tell you what, you would have been my absolute winner with a little ditty like that. If only you'd managed to get Xavier or Bonsai Retreat in there somewhere. But let's have a look and see what else there is, though. Just a few more. Now here's one. It's from, I think it's Schweiz, and I'm learning German, so hopefully it's German that's been.
German? I don't want to curse, but mate, are you joking? Of course it's not German. That's Dutch. That's my language. I might live in Germany, but that language is not German.
Oh, I'm going to have to go for the translate. That's beyond me. Congratulations, Jelle, on reaching 40,000 subs. You're without doubt one of the best YouTubers who explains so clearly and extensively what, when, and why when it comes to bonsais. 300 plus comments. This could take me all afternoon. Jelle, I hope you're paying me. Each video is educational and inspiring. I'm definitely interested in the giveaway because I'm just starting to grow bonsais and could use a little push. Keep up the great work. Do you know what? It's hard. See, this one's a bit more serious. And I think if he'd happened to mention Xav from the Bonsai Retreat, I might have gone for it. But Schmeitz, I think, is definitely up there as well. Let me look through a few more. But I'm starting to think there's so many great answers, we might just have to go for the only 19s. If it's a number that has 19 in it, why don't we go for that so long they're in Europe? Otherwise, just go for the one afterwards. Anyway, you let me know who wins because I'm really jealous that I can't have any of those trees because I'm in the UK.
Yeah, I think that is a good idea. It is really too many comments. Yeah, let's do that. I'll just go through the comments and I'll pick the number 119 and the 19. But actually one of these comments that you just pulled out, I think somebody who puts a poem in place should actually also be receiving a receiver. Yeah. Right. Now what am I going to do? Go through hundreds of comments? I thought it was going to help me. I mean, there is so many comments. I think I'll go with Xavier's suggestion to use the number of subscribers. Now I'll go and take the 19th subscriber who directly responded to my comment who wants to have a tree. And if there is not a request for a tree, but just a general comment, I'm going to go to the next and the next and the next. And then I'll take the 119th and I'll just go from the first comment after my request who wants a tree. All right, time for some of the results. And I find this a difficult one. I have picked 3 comments from all the comments and all the remarks. The first one is the 19th comment on my question, who would like to win this tree? Me is from Benji Girl 2001. Is it funny? Yeah. Is it enthusiastic? Absolutely. Did she tell me, because it is a she, I think, it is Benji Girl 2001. Did she tell me which tree she wants? No, she did not. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to see what tree is left over, and that's the tree that you'll get. Benji Girl, find my email address in the About section on the channel, pop me a message, and then we will figure out how we are going to get this tree to you. Then, the next one is the 119th comment after I popped the question on my channel, who would like to receive this tree? And I just went up, I counted them off, and I came up with 119, and 119 was a comment. Oh, Jelle, you can't tease us like that. I want to see that sapling care video. As for the tree lottery, I live in Poland, so I'm not sure what's the deal with our border. Well, good luck for you. As far as I know, I am allowed to send trees to Poland, so you're in luck. Anyway, here's some sugar or whoever the judge picks me. You're not handsome or tall, but you really deserve the recognition you are getting for your work. So your videos are insanely short, if you consider the amounts of tips and information you're putting into them. Yeah? You boil down the knowledge to the essence and serve it gracefully. Oh, no. Leave that last sentence out. No. Anyway, since you mentioned on Xavier video that negative comments sometimes burn you out, any day shall this occur? You'll remember wise words of the lady Taylor Swift. And Taylor Swift, an American singer, says, haters gonna hate, 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 hate. The elm is too nice, I wouldn't dare ask it. Can I get an Arakawa sapling? Maples notoriously die on me sooner or later. Maybe if I rise the stakes by getting my hands on the precious Arakawa, I can pull it off. Well, the offer was actually for a flowering little leaf lilac. You don't want the elm. So you're going to get the little leaf lilac, but I am going to check whether I can find you a small Arakawa to put on top of that because of your, well, nice comments. Anyway, that is Kuba Wojciechowski. I am sure I'm butchering your name. Because Xavier rightfully said, well, we were going to go for the funniest or the best comments and not just at random. Actually, I did propose both in my last video. Check it. Now, there is somebody who wrote, there once was a grower from Sweden whose bonsai attempts weren't always succeeding, but with Jelle's fine tips, he's learning all the tricks. Now a juniper, no maple, no elm is all he's needing. Congrats, Jelle, onwards to 100k. And that was Niels Hakberg. I spotted it in my comments. Xavier spotted it in my comments. We both thought this was a really, really great one. So, Niels, you know what to do. Pop me a comment. Xavier, thank you very much. Everybody who doesn't know Xavier's Bonsai Retreat, I am linking his channel all the time. You will find the link again down below or up top. Then, final part of this video.
Now, one of the new things that I want to try on my channel is help you with some design ideas and styling ideas of your bonsai trees. Now, I'm not exactly sure how I can do this. I do not wish to receive any pictures or videos in my mail because my mailbox will explode. However, if you're on Facebook and you follow me at Growing Bonsai, then you can pop a video or a message right there for me to look at. And I'm of course going to look for good quality images. I'm going to look for something against a transparent background. I want it to be rotated over 360 degrees, not without the trees in the background, but do that. And then I think I'll try to once a month or every 2 months do a video on 1 or 2 of the trees that you submit to me. Not sure how that's going to work. It might very well be that I end up with loads and loads of posts and I just can't respond to anybody. But yeah, let's see how this goes. And I think the first video will be picked from the ones that are posted within a week of this video appearing. I'm not going to look at things that have come in for months and months. I'll do a second call later on for new videos. And I would say, let's just post a message and a picture and not just the whole video and everything. The ones that I pick, I will leave a comment and ask you for a full video. And that full video is probably best to also be on YouTube or shareable with me that I can download it. We'll discuss that in a private channel. Now, if you do not have Facebook, you can also pop a comment down below on this video. But then it's more difficult because then I don't have a picture of the actual tree. So it's more difficult to pick out which one to use. I do have an Instagram, but I have no idea how the messaging there works. So yeah, all bets are off if you try to connect to me there because I don't actually use it all that much. Sorry, it's a bit of an inconvenience, but this is a first trial. Let's see how that goes. Look forward to communicating with you. See you in a minute online.